Adjusting your miter gauge bar to take the slop out of it with this Osborne, it's very simple. I mean, there's no slop in that at all. I just got done adjusting it. I mean, and it's as tight as can be. But they have these slots cut into the miter gauge bar, and there's 3 locations. And you put a 5/32 Allen wrench in there, and you tighten that up ever so slightly until you get to the point where it slides freely, but it has no play whatsoever. And you can see that. That is just beautiful right there. So now I'm going to slide over here and show you what you do with the miter gauge that came with this saw. Hang on a second. This is the miter gauge that came with my table saw. And listen to this one. And I'm even going to zoom in on that outfeed side up there. The end of the bar. And you'll be able to see this. So, here's the reason I'm doing this video too. The other reason, I guess, is that this miter gauge over here, I've got set up to cut on the left side of my blade. I want to set this one up to cut on the right side of my blade over here. So what I want to do now though is make sure that when I do this technique that it's out there everywhere. Basically what you do is you take your miter gauge out, set it on a nice stiff surface of any kind, and peen dimples into the side of the gauge. So I'll probably put 3 of them in this, one out here near the end, one in the middle, and one near the back. But I want to peen it on the right hand side so that it registers to the left side of the slot. So that as I push it through, I'm going to make sure that I'm pushing up against this side of my miter slot. Where this one here is kind of registered for both sides. I want to just do one side, and I want to push the gauge this way, that direction. So let me peen it. I'll show you that, and then we'll come back and test fit it. The thing that you want to do is you want to peen it lightly. Just keep going lightly until you get the fit you want, because if you go too heavy to start, you got to file it and then basically start over. So let me get that set up for you. Well, here's the other reason I'm doing this now, is because I can't be creating any sawdust in here. Finishing my tabletops. They're looking pretty good. This, I think, is going to be the last coat on there. But I like the finish so far. Okay, got my miter gauge on edge here, and I'm just going to use a punch. I'm not sure what they call these. My dad used to call them prick punches. You know, not to be confused with the guy that steps in front of you in line. But anyway, I'm just gonna set this in the middle and hit this 3 times here, gently. A little bit more on that. Okay. Middle. And you can feel how much you're taking out of there. Or displacing, I guess I'll put it that way. Alright, let's check it. Oh, jeez. That's not bad. When I say not bad, I think I'm just going to leave it alone. Look at here now. You can't hear anything. Let me zoom in on the end of that again like I did before. not moving. I don't know what's making the noise here. Hang on. I think it's just there. It's the noise that's being made is right here. Let me show you what's happening. It's this. It's got a little rock to it. So as I'm doing this, I'm hitting the edge of the casting on the table. If I hold that still, just move to one side, I got nothing. Beautiful. That didn't take hardly any time at all. Well, you saw how much time it took. So now I can continue to make another improvement to this miter gauge, and I'll show you that in the next video. Thanks for watching.